crafty classes, tennis tourneys, and giving golf. All this and more as the Stafford Weekly News starts now. Welcome to the Friday, September 19th edition of the Stafford Weekly News. I'm Randall Williams. Here's a recap of what happened at this week's city meetings.
There was a big announcement at Wednesday's City Council meeting that pertained to the Stafford Fire Department. During executive session, the council recommended Jose Magana to be the next Stafford Fire Chief. All that was left was the vote.
Agenda item number 4, possible consideration of appropriate action on item discussed in executive session. We have discussed about the appointment of fire chief, and I am pleased to announce that the recommendation is to appoint Jose Magana as the fire chief. So that's my motion.
Second.
Second. Okay, all in favor? Congratulations, Chief.
Chief, come make a remark.
Magana is replacing Larry DiCamillo, who was the fire chief for the past 18 years.
It's truly an honor, and I'm sincerely appreciative of the decision you've made in moving forward and selecting me as the next fire chief for the City of Stafford Fire Department.
The City of Stafford honored Stephen Thompson Sr. with a certificate of appreciation for his dedication to teaching and coaching the students and athletes of SMSD. His sudden passing was heartbreaking to all who knew him. Mayor Matthew read the tribute to Mr. Thompson in front of his family and friends in council chambers. His wife Tanya was humbled to receive the recognition on his behalf.
My children and I and family are honored for this presentation. We are ecstatic beyond words, but we're also saddened. We appreciate you all. My husband loved the school. He loved the children that he coached from middle school to high school, and he would be over the moon for this.
The City of Stafford showed their love and support for the Thompson family. Chris Riggs, Director of Public Works and Development Services, invited City Engineer Bob Jones to update City Council and the public on 3 hot topic agenda items: speed remediation in the city, the asphalt street repairs project, and the drainage study that was previously authorized for Cravens Road, Linda Street, Rose Ann Street, and Crestmont Drive. Moving on to the SEDC. This past Tuesday, a special called meeting was held. Up first on the agenda was the status of the financial audit of the Stafford Economic Development Corporation. Chris Pruitt of Patillo, Brown and Hill gave the directors the good news.
There are unmodified opinions. That's what you received. That means these financials are free of any modification to my opinion, okay? So that's what you want. That's the highest opinion we can give.
And it was unanimously approved. The corporation has been searching for several months for an economic development director. Tuesday night, the directors approved a contract with Joe Esch as an EDC consultant.
So I started in economic development in North Dakota in 1992 at a time when no one thought the state existed. If it did exist, they didn't want to move a company there. And I moved down here in 1999. I started Sugarland's department, and I was in Sugarland through 2010. I always had economic development, but I ended up being an executive director and having Parks and Rec, started transportation planning, legislative affairs, and also had the airport. So I'm familiar with local government beyond economic development, and I would tell you that I believe an economic development program.
Chris Riggs updated the SEDC on the current development and construction in the grid. The use of a drone allowed a bird's eye view of the established retail and restaurants, as well as the highly anticipated new ones, such as Target. Be sure to check out the grid and see what's new.
Lots of people buy and sell things on the internet every day. But if you've never done it before, it might be time to take a class. The internet has a lot to offer, like the site Etsy.com, which itself has a bewildering variety of items for sale. Gosh, if only somebody had a class on how to navigate this site.
So Etsy, it is a platform where you can sell items, you can buy items, and what is special about Etsy it is that it's unique items like handmade, vintage, or print-on-demand items. With Etsy is always read reviews before you purchase items. I like checking ratings, policies. It's not like Amazon. People confuse it with Amazon because we're accustomed to buying stuff that ships quickly, that we can return if we don't like it. Etsy does not work the same because we're dealing with individual entrepreneurs.
Etsy also allows you to, with a bit of effort, open your own shop.
Well, be honest and follow policy from Etsy. I recommend the more you offer in the description, the better. Having high quality photos. Marketing is very key to selling on Etsy, so people can locate your store, buy your items, and be visible out there on the online world. We have fun. We have plenty of fun. So as one of the librarians here at George Memorial, I'm in charge of doing computer classes. And computer classes here, I focus on technical skills, but also curiosity and exploration. So ranges from this suite products like Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and sometimes we do Python coding. So next Tuesday we have Say Smart digital couponing. October we're focusing on AI. We're talking about ChatGPT, how to make presentations with AI, make your own meme, and finally we're going to talk about online logic games. We have fun, entertaining programs here at the library for all ages. We have story time for children, we have programs for teens, programs for adults, crafts. Right now we're focusing on Hispanic heritage, but we also have very niche programs like the La Boo Boo Palooza happening this Saturday from 12 to 4. Okay. Actually, from 12 to 2.
Okay. For Stafford CSI, this is Randall Williams. I am the least handy person in the world. I envy people who can make charming little objects for their home. Well, fortunately for me, the library has free programs to help. If you're feeling crafty but lacking inspiration, the library is always ready to provide it.
We had our decoupage program today where patrons were able to take these decorative napkins and use Mod Podge to decorate our pots and things like that. And so they were able to take a regular planter pot and turn it into something fantastic.
Decoupage is defined as the art of decorating an object by gluing paper cutouts onto it, then sealing it with successive layers of varnish until the result looks like it was painted on. Projects like this are done with diluted white glue, or in this case, a popular crafting liquid called Mod Podge.
So we have our Crafty Stitches program. It's a program that meets the fourth Thursday of every month at 11 a.m. And so patrons can come together and bring whatever craft they're working on and come and meet with other people that are working on different crafts like knitting or drawing and things like that. And then we are starting out to have our first cookbook club. That's going to be the first Wednesday of the month at 2 p.m. So you'll get a chance to meet with other people who love cooking, and you'll get a chance to pick a recipe out of a cookbook that you guys will share, and you'll get to test out the recipes and share your love of cooking with other people. Please come and visit the library. We've got lots of fun things available, and we're so excited to be back up and running. And we've got a cool, fantastic app that you're able to download and search books, put books on hold, access different books and materials. So we're really excited about the new app that we have.
For Stafford CSI, this is Randall Williams. Tennis, anyone? Next. Spartan Tennis has been doing very well lately, and here's a report on their last match.
From first serve to final point, Stafford High School tennis absolutely dominated on the courts against Willow Ridge High School. Boys single led the charge, showing precision, power, and composure to secure every set. In doubles, teamwork was the name of the game. Stafford's chemistry left no doubt who controlled the net. On the girls' side, it was the same story. Single players taking command with confidence and double duos playing sharp. Synchronized tennis that shut down every rally attempt. When the dust settled, Stafford walked away with a perfect score, 19 matches to 0. A clean sweep, showcasing the strength and depth of the entire team.
Did you know September 17th was Constitution Day? No? Well, here's what it's about.
Across the United States, citizens, schools, and government institutions are marking Constitution Day, a solemn occasion honoring the signing of the U.S. Constitution in 1787. Constitution Day, observed annually on September 17th, recognizes the foundational document that establishes the framework of American democracy. The Constitution, signed in Philadelphia by the Founding Fathers, outlines the principles of governance, rights, and freedoms that continue to shape our nation. In classrooms nationwide, educators are engaging students in lessons about the Constitution's history, its amendments, and its role in protecting citizens' liberties. Public events, including readings of the preamble and discussions about constitutional rights, are fostering awareness and appreciation of the document's enduring impact. This day reminds us of the values that unite us as a nation. It's a moment to reflect on the progress we've made and the work that remains to ensure justice and equality for all. Government offices and libraries often host ceremonies and educational programs to highlight the Constitution's significance. Many Americans also take the opportunity to revisit the document themselves, reaffirming their commitment to the principles of liberty and democracy. As the country reflects on Constitution Day, it serves as a reminder that the rights and responsibilities enshrined in the Constitution remain vital to the nation's identity and future.
Swinging for seniors. next. Last week we told you about Fort Bend Seniors' Meals on Wheels golf tournament fundraiser, and here is the second half of that story.
This year's Classic wasn't just about par scores and birdies, it was about giving back. Proceeds from the event benefit Fort Bend Senior Meals on Wheels, a nonprofit offering hot meals and essential social interaction to seniors across Fort Bend County. Fort Bend Senior Meals on Wheels is a nonprofit organization serving all citizens aged 60 and over in Fort Bend and Waller counties. Their services are offered free of charge to those on need, regardless of income level.
You know, these types of events are what keeps us going. I mean, it's fun to come out and play golf and have a good time, but really, today is about raising money for seniors. Because a lot of times seniors are forgotten. Less than 1% of philanthropic donations go to senior causes. And that's something that we're trying to take care of. We're trying to help our seniors in the community, and there are a lot out there that need us. For example, today, we'll probably do over 1,000 meals delivered today, and we do that every day for seniors in Fort Bend and Waller County. And the need is great, and you don't hear a lot from these seniors. They will be quiet and they will not really look for help, but they need the help. They're lonely, and we may be the only person that talks to them during the day. So that knock on the door means a lot to the seniors. A lot of times you'll see them waiting on us with a smile, bringing their lunch to them, a hot lunch. So that means a lot, and we want to make sure that we're not leaving any senior behind. And events like this, where we bring the community in and they can be a part of that, and we can share that story with them, that's how it gets out into the community, and they know that they're making a difference. Absolutely. I mean, we couldn't do it without our sponsors. That's where these events become successful, is with the sponsorships that come along with that. And hopefully what we can do today is show them the value of what they're doing, giving back to the community and taking care of the seniors. You know, these are our teachers, our moms, our dads, our grandparents that are out there, you know, and they're suffering. And we need to be better at taking care of them and offering a sponsorship, even in times like today, where it may be a little challenging, and it's challenging for us as well. But to see what we're doing and how we're taking care of seniors means a lot to us, of course, but also means a lot to our sponsors. So we try and convey that to them in events like this, or anytime they can support us. Yet this, I will say, being completely honest, it's been a challenging year. There was some funding we were counting on from the federal government that didn't materialize, so we're in a little bit of a shortfall. And one of the things that I've told my staff and I've told our supporters is we're going to continue to go with our mission. No matter what happens in Washington, no matter what happens in Austin, we're going to make sure that our seniors get fed. And that makes events like this, the Cinco at La Cocina, those types of things, even more important, because there's a shortfall out there, and we need to look to the community to help us to meet that shortfall for our seniors. Because no matter what happens, we're going to take care of our seniors. That's our mission, is to take care of our seniors. So we're going to do that. We just need to figure out a way to make sure that that happens. And it's through our community and really people stepping up, even individuals stepping up and saying, you know, I want to help seniors and I want to make sure that they're taken care of in this time of crisis. So we're good for this year. We're doing budgeting for next year, maybe a little shortfall, but we're going to figure it out. We're going to make sure, and we may be coming to the community more saying, hey, we need your help, but we know that this community in Fort Bend and Waller County has stepped up before, and they will step up again to take care of the seniors. You know, events like this are very important to us. And as a matter of fact, in October, we have a new event coming up on October the 18th with the Spasmatics, the 80s cover band. So it's going to be a good time. It's at Scotty's Saloon out in Richmond, out by Greatwood. So we'd love to have you come out for that. It's going to be a fun time. It's a Halloween party. We're going to be in costumes. We're going to have lots of fun. So come on out, live auction, all the things, really doing that to raise more money for Fort Bend seniors. So we'd love to have you come out and visit us October 18th at Scotty's Saloon.
For Stafford Weekly News, I'm Al Morales. Stay informed and stay connected.
That's a wrap on our news for this week. Thank you for joining us. For everyone here at Stafford Weekly News, I'm Randall Williams. May all your news be good news. This program was produced on the Stafford campus of Houston Community College.